tune in, drop out, forget where you're going. If seeing is believing, then there's no way to tell. Without showing, there's no knowing how it all ends well. Fall into the body that holds you. Fall into the body that holds you. Hold the light to truth and you'll see right through. Fall into the body that holds you. You're down to earth with your head in the clouds. Unassuming, you stand out in the crowd. I hear you whispering as the world gets larger on my mind, but you pass me by. Won't you realize you're better if you let it go? We'll be alone then, in heart and soul. When moments open, from closure comes exposure in the way that you know it's gonna shape you. When you feel your body bending, ascending to the height that you're meant to. Turn it on, tune in, drop out, forget where you're going. If seeing is believing, then there's no way to tell. Without showing, there's no knowing how it all ends well. Fall into the body that holds you. Fall into the body that holds you. Hold the light to truth and you'll see right.
You can tell me what the other one looks like too. What's up, everybody? Jared Jestr here, and welcome to our live stream. We're busy sorting out some cameras, so you know how it goes. Hi, what's up? And as always, we got El Taco Fiesta, aka Young Brendan's, on top there. He helps us out with the stream and the cameras, so he's also there in the chats. You can say how's it to him. We're here every Wednesday and Fridays, so happy Wednesday to you guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're super stoked to have you here as always. We're going to be turning this into a character's face today. We make a brand new artwork in every stream. At least we try to kind of build something from scratch that we can make into a multimedia work. So yeah, if you're interested in those kind of things, also check us out on our social media pages, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'll be sharing more alpha relating to that kind of stuff soon. But yeah, we make an artwork together. I try and make you guys as much a part of the process as I possibly can. And yeah, if you got any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, hit us up in the comment section as always. We will definitely work together to make this something cool. This, what we're looking at on the wall here, is from our previous stream, and I thought because we've already got this shape here, we can kind of use this as a base starting point to build a new character coming out of it. So yeah, you know, just trying to be economic with the things. So but yeah, I like that concept. Once again, we make these artworks completely off the cuff, and I make them in collaboration with you cats. So, as mentioned, hit us up in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions. Like I say, because this has already got like some kind of a fresh produce-y kind of look on it, with the leaves and stuff, I was actually thinking like some sort of female character face that can kind of have a leafy element to it, and I wanted to give her like a flame kind of a pendant that we use to then make the animation afterwards. For those of you that don't know, we make these artworks into multimedia works once they're completed and painted, and we document them, and we use that documentation to turn them into moving images and shit. So yeah, I think it's something really cool that I've enjoyed playing around with, and I'm super stoked to have you guys part of that journey as always. We're streaming live to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. So wherever you're at, big ups to you for joining us, and please be sure to give that platform a like, a share, subscribe, whatever the thing is. How's these cameras looking, bro? Yeah? Is this one centered? Slightly to the right, you say? Rad. Is that perfect? Nice. Okay, that's what we go for. So yeah, as I mentioned, female character face I think is what we're going to kind of go for here. Because we've already got these kind of bushy looking silhouettes, I'm going to use that to kind of bring this face forward out of this already existing silhouette. We painted this for a last stream that we did, that was last week Friday the 13th, and we did like a Jason theme mask with a tomato. And if you're interested in seeing that, you can check it out. The video is on my YouTube, as well as my Twitch, as well as Facebook. You can check that out there too, you know. And the reason it's painted black is because once the works are done, like I say, there's an animation element that goes with it, but then I also try and then make like a video work that I'm using for my TikToks and stuff. This whole social media thing is a new journey for me, but I'm quite having fun with it. Like, I think it's a nice mixture of for 17 years this year, and yeah, you know, it's not often you get something that like kind of
revitalizes your energy, provided that you can put your own kind of preconceived ideas aside. And yeah, once again, I think it's a great way to try and relate with people in a contemporary manner. So yeah, but you guys let me know what you think. Like I say, one of my main ideas with this is to make this a collaborative work. So yeah, I'm always open to suggestions, what everybody thinks. I always try and include what I can in relation to that thing. So yeah, as I mentioned, young lady's face coming. She's got like some sort of bushy nature lady. For the animation, I thought it would be cool to have her have like a fire emoji pendant, and have that then, you know, obviously burning the foliage as well as the face as something that we can make in an animation. So I think that'll be quite cool. But once again, I'm open for suggestions. We do these works in 2 tones of grey, a black and a white, and a pop color. And I used to take that pop color as a suggestion from the comments. So yeah, we're open to it. I mean, the obvious ones are like red or yellow, purely because of the gold and the fire pendant. But yo, anything can be substantiated. Let's get a right pressures here. For those of you that are new to us, Brendan is also in the chat. You can say how's it to him and he'll let me know what you guys are saying. He's also open on the mic. So yeah, you guys can chill out and listen to the conversation that him and I are going to have throughout this artwork. But yeah, you know, it's always fun when there's more people in the chat. So hit us up there. Throw up the hearts, throw up the likes, throw up the subscribes. Maybe like that. And the music that we play is predominantly Pretoria native at the moment. I'm trying to grow this playlist too. But yeah, we play a mixture of Zane Wolf, aka Physicist, and Mr. Vanner, Tide Me Over, Tide Pool, and I think that's all we got for the moment, right? Yeah, we play some Hawkwood too. Hawkwood's also up in there. Also Zane Fox production. So big up Zane. We love you, bro. As always. For now, what I'm doing is trying to map it out and, you know, put some practical proportions down for this. But at the same time, I don't want to overmark this already black background. I think what I might do is come in with that small sponge roller there, and once I've got the outline, just come and re-thicken out some of these darker areas and shapes. But we'll worry about that when we get there. These you know, processes which you just gotta kind of try and be as pragmatic as possible. As once again, there's no reference to this, there's only the idea, and running with it, you know. But yeah, we make these up as we go along, and I love to have you guys as much a part of the process. So anything in particular that you might want to see in this work, as I say, the starting point is the idea to generate a young lady's face cup with like some sort of a bush foliage around it, purely because I've got these silhouettes and stuff here already. But yeah, I'm open to lots of things. I always love to include a fresh produce item in our composition. So if you got any ideas for that, hit us up. We can make it growing on the foliage. It's like, you know, around the head. Alternatively, we can, you know, instead of a fruit or a vegetable, we can do like a flower, specific kind of flower. Also open to that. Yo, Zane, we love you, bro. Big up. Thanks for tuning in and supporting. So yeah, always great to have you with us, man. I really enjoyed the Saturate stream that we did together. For those of you that don't know, we were in Cape Town about 2 weeks ago. This eye size is funky here, but we can bring smaller. We were in Cape Town about 2 weeks ago, and we were fortunate enough to do a collaborative stream effort with Zane and Saturate Records. That's available on the Saturate Records Twitch page. And yeah, you can check it out and check out the fun we had. That was yeah, something special for me for sure. I don't think we've ever done a stream out of all the years that we've been doing shit together, Jose. You know what I think is fucking me up here? That line. That line is fucking me up. One of the things I love the most about paint is that no matter what, you can always just paint over it, you know? And yeah, no wrong or right, provided that you're dedicated to the outcomes of the thingy, or you know what I'm saying, like a particular standard, but to achieving that outcome. I think is cool about paint, you know. Let me just quickly get a little roller handle. I'll be with you. I've still got the mic on, so don't worry about it. We're here, peeps. We're here. Here we go. Let's see, does it turn? Beautiful, beautiful. Nothing worse than having like an older used handle and then it sits fast. Yeah. Quite buffery. Let's take a look. Judging by the signal, it must be the fiber. Yeah. Maybe it's it does say CPU overloaded. I wonder what that means. We'll see. Some snaps. So as mentioned, we stream this to quite a few platforms all at the same time. And yeah, just getting to that point, it's tricky. It was definitely tricky. But we've overcome it, and we're getting better with every stream. I mean, what I've enjoyed a lot about this is that it's like a new aspect of the medium to play with, you know, and the way that that's experienced and presented is super exciting for me. Just paint over that line. Goodbye. And like I said, this eye also actually gives me a little bit of weird feeling. So just do like that. Goodbye. We usually stream for about like 2 hours, and in that 2 hours we make something really spiff, at least we try. Sometimes we take them over 2 streams, depending on the sentiment of the artwork and how serious I feel about, you know, giving it that, if it needs that extra time. So I always try and stay open to that. But yeah, rather if we can smash it out, I will. So now that we're done with that, I think it's going to help us to try and define our chin here. Shape of our face. going to try and be a much better director with this POV cam. I think it's been nice to have it, but I re-watched the videos after, yeah, shot, bro. Just trying to, like I say, I've noticed in watching the videos that sometimes I'm not as critical as I should be with where the cam is pointing when I'm painting and such. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be conscious about that. If you see me slipping, if you're not and they're not with you, then I don't know if you guys are actually friends, eh? That is debatable. And if that's the case, you don't have to be scared to kiss people goodbye. Say goodbye and good luck. That's all you need. Okay, I think that's quite nice in relation to the shape. Definitely better. So that's our brow that goes up there. There's a cheekbone. It's going to come down there. And like I say, we want to make it look like this is, you know, like some sort of a foliage wreath kind of nature lady, you know. So I want to try and figure out ways of not necessarily like, you know, oh, this wreath has to sit exactly on her head, you know, but ways that it can fit naturally into this whole kind of composition-y feel. So if you guys have got suggestions, let me know. Bit too low. Let's see. Look at that now. The other ones I thought were a little bit big. That's why I thought I just cupped them. So it depends where I actually put the eye, you know, and like in relation to proportion, they always say that, you know, like the top of your ear is level with like midway of your eye kind of vibe. So I try and keep that in mind, but this is like kind of lowish. But yeah, I haven't decided on the exact shape of the eyes yet either, so that's also what I'm trying to figure out in my mind, you know. But yeah, we'll get there. I mean, that's what's nice about these works, you know, is we can, especially at this stage, we can keep it kind of rough and, you know, just try and figure out what kind of hair should I give her. Let's take a squeeze. Once again, wherever you're watching from, we stream this live to Twitch and YouTube and Facebook all at the same time. So please be sure to give us a like and subscribe, share. You know, that helps us make as many people a part of this process as possible, which is when I really think these artworks will start to become quite magical, especially since they're intended to be collaborative works. I may paint over these, I may not, but we'll see. Like I said, for now, just about putting the mark down, and I can tell if I'm happy with it later once it's down, but also tell where I might want to go for that. I think that's quite a useful thing. Know what it is in your mind, but you know, and then deciding whether or not it works. Yeah, very helpful. Once again, especially since there's no reference material, we're just kind of working this out as we go along together here in the stream. Yeah, I like it. I like being open to that journey too, you know, understanding like what kind of a standard I want, but not necessarily knowing what that is yet, but trying to do that to justice, you know. Like there's a lot of lessons that I learned in painting that are really just so applicable in other areas of my life too. See, that's too big, that's why it's fucking up. And yeah, I really love it for that, you know. It's like really such a meditative process, and you can, like I say, you know, take lessons that it teaches you in relation to your painting and apply those to other areas of your life. I find that to be really rewarding for me. But yeah, you gotta be open to it, you know. Way to do it. A little better. This I think it needs to drop down slightly to about there. And then some there. We still need some sort of a hair kind of a style. Hair solution.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Like an afro or
Yeah, that could work. Like I say, I want to make these planty kind of bit. And you could, let's say if we did do afro. I'm just once again trying to figure out what is this going to look like. Because there's also, you know, it's not like one afro fits all, you know what I'm saying? It's like many styles of a fro. On a fro. For those of you that like my jokes, you can hit up for one in the chat. Try and keep things not too serious here in our stream. Just kind of take them as they come and have fun and do them the best justice we can, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's exactly what I mean. But yeah, as always, big up my brother Zane, homeboys in the chats, and he's on the airwaves of our stream here today. We feature a lot of his music as well as one of his other projects, Hawkwood, with a baby J-Wan. Big up baby J-Wan. We'll have that, I think, kind of fading back, but I'll need to put that as a silhouette here. Let's take a step back first and see what we're looking at. Yeah, I could go up slightly with that. Like here. This is looking cool. Let's do a little this side. Yeah. Is this still in frame, by the way? This is on the border. Okay. Oh, this side, right? This side, right? So it's really just there that we need to add a bit of extra black. done. Come back to second layers to that just now. All dry. We still need a pop color too, folks. So, you guys got any ideas, suggestions?
Let's get
Love
some
to-
pop colors out there.
Love to hear from you. As mentioned, the idea here is to have this lady with like kind of foresty elements around her face, and she's going to be wearing this like fire emoji pendant, and the animation will be of the pendant lighting the bush and the bush burning. So that's kind of a thought with the animation thing. For those of you that don't know, these are multimedia works that we try and make something new with. You know, it's a combination of the collaborative effort between us in the stream, and then obviously the video of the stream itself, and the videos that are made from that footage afterwards, and you know, combine that with the painting, and yeah, you know, what does that look like? So I've been playing with outcomes for that, and that's been fun. Really enjoyed it. What's this? What about it? Like a better shot. Yeah, I thought I'd just give this a little bit of a thickness, and then we can start filling in some meat. I think I'm quite happy with these proportions for us to continue on here. Let's just put in a little bit of that. Okay, zah. Once again, we stream live to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, all at the same time. But yeah, each of them have got their own little funky things, and if you're into the chat functionality, come join us on Twitch and YouTube. That's definitely where that functionality operates better. Sorry, Facebook. Sorry, not sorry, hashtag. But wherever you're liking or watching the stream from, please be sure to give it a share, subscribe, or follow.
You also get to see some really cool gifts.
Yeah,
like
totally. Yeah,
animations
I've made
from
little
the
custom gifts for all the little animations. So yeah, click them, see what they do. Yeah, nice. She may look a little granny-ish for now, but I think we'll definitely resolve that as it goes a little bit further. Although, you know what I mean, being older character is not a bad thing, you know. I mean, age visually can always be attributed to a representation of wisdom, which is not a bad thing, and works really well with the idea of a forest nature lady. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Let's just quickly jump up and give that a quick section here. They're in the stream, and you guys get to be a part of that creation process. And once the stream is done, we then document the artwork in terms of photography, so we get a nice photograph of it. And once we have the photograph, we actually paint over this work on the wall, so the physical work itself is destroyed, and we then take the documentation, which is the photograph, and we cut that up, and we make animations from that. And yeah, once again, you know, that makes the final work the multimedia thing, which if you're interested in seeing, check it out on my social media channels. give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. We'll be talking about there. But yeah, there's the multimedia work and the photograph, which the multimedia work is made from, or at least the animation, you know what I'm saying. And then obviously the shared experience that we're having right now in the stream. And all these videos are available on my social media channels: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and yeah, you can watch previous episodes there. Yo, salute Mr. Finn. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Nice to have you with us again. I don't know if you saw our last stream, but yeah, I thought we had some really cool outcomes there. Let me just do it on the side there. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, all those previous streams, we're on stream number 14 now. Those previous streams are available as videos on my channels. So yeah, check those out. I talk a little bit about the thinking behind the image that we end up creating, and I put other useful info there, particularly on the YouTube channel, so you can go and check that out there. And, you know, once again, like I said, let me know which ones you like the most out of all of that, and I'll share a little more alpha in relation to the final products.
Also, our Friday the 13th stream, totally unintended, was our 13th stream.
Yeah, that was it's very serendipitous. Very serendipitous. I loved that. I thought that was such a nice, you know, just a nice happening. That you know, like where the universe gives you little signs for things, you know. I mean, I suppose they're totally ambiguous, and you can read it however you know you're going to line it up. But I like to read it that way. And yeah, that was a really cool affirmation from the universe for me, you know. Episode number 13 on Friday the 13th. We had no bad luck that whole day. Legit, I should have just played the lottery like I said. But I didn't get that far. Okay, right, now I think we're kit for our first load of paints here, guys. So what I usually try and do with works in general, is I try and work from the top down, so that as we're going, we clean up our drips. But I'm thinking that this work, because it's going to be a combo between the sprays and the roller, and then I'm only going to use the black spray to come and outline the work again, and just cancel the shadow. I think it's going to be nice and textured, which I quite like. Let's cover this shit up. So yeah, you know, having drips in the composition won't be a bad thing. Just as always, whatever marks we have here, we want them to be as intentional as possible, so that there's clear mark making and communication in the work itself, you know. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to start with these greys. The idea is that with opaque mediums, you always work from dark to light. So the thinking here is that we've already put the dark down. So now we're working with our next lighter tone, which is this grey over here. Is this camera in color? Sick, bro. We didn't even have to adjust the size or anything. It's just on. So those of you that don't know, we usually struggle quite to get the POV cam playing along with us. You know what I'm gonna do is do this.
There's some
But yeah,
weird ratios every now and again. So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The height and the width are at a certain size, which it usually starts off at. For some reason, the color just leaves.
Yeah, the color just bombs out. But today it seems to be playing again. Touch wood. There we go. Although I'm always touching wood with the beads. And for those of you that are interested in what cap I'm using, I use the orange fat dot, which is the standard that comes on the Montana Black Hands. And yeah, no, I really love that. Really love this cap. I can get such a nice broad range of strokes from it. And I really love it for that. And as mentioned, you know, I mean, these works are impromptu. We make them up as we go along, but I always try and make you guys as much a part of the process as possible. So any ideas and suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. Please hit us up in the chats. And yeah, like I said, you know, we can make something special together here. I need still some sort of a fresh produce suggestion, or a flower that we can do in these, like this kind of shrubbery bush kind of feature / aspect of this composition. So I'm open for suggestions there, as well as a pop color. These works, I make them from 2 tones of grey, black, white, and then I include a pop color. So yeah, hit us up. Like I say, in my mind it would make most sense if the pop color had something to do with either the fruit, but also the pendant that we're going to put on this character. This character is going to have like a flame emoji pendant, and yeah, I thought that would be cool if that's like kind of catches on with the bush, and we make that burn in the animation. And if it's your first time here with us, welcome, and we're so stoked to have you here. This is our friend on the POV. Okay. Shot a lot, my guy. Shot a lot. Yo, Ron! Rock on, big doggy. Thanks for tuning in here with us. Lucky to have you with us in the stream. I hope you've been keeping well, dude. I would love to see you get so caught up with my things, you know?
That's what Wednesday nights are for.
Yeah, no, even tonight, like I got meetings in the evening, there's no ways I can come and skate. Anyway, yeah, not gonna have you with us, Ron. Big ups to you, but we make a collaborative artwork in these streams, where I try and make you guys, the viewers, as much a part of the process as possible. We make this together, take suggestions from you cats, and yeah, afterwards we document it, and we make a really cool animation from the documentation. So yeah, the work itself is on quite a few levels in relation to what is actually the work, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I think that's what's cool about it, keeps it interesting. No, big ups, bro. Thanks to you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, for those of you that are interested in seeing the animation works, stay tuned to my social media channels. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's probably the best place to stay in touch, as yeah, I'll definitely be speaking a lot more about those and sharing some examples with you in the next coming days. So yeah, be sure to follow us on Twitter if you're there. I'll also try and set a platform for those works. what we're painting here is like a female face that's got like these floral, leafy, kind of branchy elements around her, and yeah, we haven't decided yet if there's a flower or like a fresh produce kind of something growing in the trees. I'm open to suggestions on that, and I would love to take a suggestion from the chat, so you guys let me know what you think. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going for here. For the time being, I'm just trying to lay down my first lot of colors, and yeah, based on how I feel about that will determine how I lay down the next one. But yeah, as always, like I say, this is intended to be a collaborative effort between us as much as possible. So you hit me up with suggestions and thoughts in the chat. And we stream every Wednesday at 1 p.m. and Fridays at 9 a.m. UCT plus 2. But this coming Friday, unfortunately, we will not be streaming because I'll be out of town, so I won't be in the studio, unfortunately. But from next week Friday, or next week Wednesday, we'll be back to our regular schedule of Wednesday 1 p.m. UCT plus 2 and Fridays at 9 a.m. UCT plus 2. Potentially next week Wednesday, I may also be busy, but for now, I think I'm going to be able to rock it. I got another project that I'm busy with that I'm aiming to finish up on Tuesday night. But we're going to see how that works out. For now, I think we're on goal with it. I think it will be just fine. Just trying to see how this is going to work. So the thinking is here that with a peg medium, you work from dark to light. But for now, I'm really just trying to shape out the elements of the face and tone.
Hey, what's up, Jordan?
Once we got that, then we'll do it more with Jordan. Big up, bro. Thanks, week. Ah, shot. Thanks, bro. Yeah. I really like to combine the spray with the roller work. I think it gives it such a nice, like, interesting texture, and yeah, it's got such a nice contrast in mark make qualities. You know, like, you know, the spray obviously being frictionless but pressure based, and thick in application. Really cool. It's really, but yeah. Who asked that? Jordan. Hopefully soon, bro. Hopefully soon. Like I say, I gotta make some serious dosh to keep me in the studio. So yeah, hopefully soon, man. I've been working on a whole body of things that I haven't even spoken about. That yeah, once I got my financials a little bit more stable, those ideally will also be in the pot, like kind of resolve. You know, they've got obviously painting elements in it, but they're not full painting works, if I can put it that way, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of things that'll be going on with it, but soon, bro. I would have loved to have done it this year, but just got so much on my plate, doggy. I wanted to do it with Alex, but he's also so busy this year, so once again it is just the universe being like, perhaps now is not the right time, but soon. For those of you in the chat that don't know, Jordan also makes some spectacular works. You can check him out on Instagram and stuff. Give yourself a little plug there, bro, Jordan. Ah, thanks. Thanks, Butty. Yeah, that's starting to look face-like, right? I mean, this is a good base for what we're doing, I think. Need to resolve the hair on top there, I think. I quite like the dark feeling on this this bottom of the face. I think it's quite cute. Ah, amazing, bruh. I would love to see them. Really would. Is that something you're doing on your own steam, or you're doing it with the gallery? Ah, nice. It's looking cool. As mentioned, for now we're just trying to focus on getting the shapes of things down. Nice. That's the way to do it, bro. Independence, for real. Like, even though it takes a little bit longer, I think the skills and experience and yeah, perspectives that you pick up along the way are invaluable. It's all the shit that the gallery wouldn't take the time to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Most of them just want to keep you in the studio making shit, and then they're just like, oh. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I think it's looking nice. I'm quite happy with it so far. Like I say, for an impromptu work, I think it's quite nice.
Hit us up if you have any pop color suggestions.
Yeah, we need pop color suggestions. So just to give you cats a little recap, what we're going for here is like a lady's face, and she's got like floral elements around it, like, you know, branches and trees and shit. And then I thought about giving her like some sort of a chain coming out with that, and to have like a flame emoji, like as a pendant. And in the animated version, what I'll do then is then actually have this floral bushy leaf element kind of catch on fire from the necklace, and then have that like burn up. So yeah, that's the thinking. Yeah, but open to suggestions for the pop color. Also, I need suggestions for what we're going to put as like a fresh produce element. As you can see from our previous stream, there's still elements of what were suggestive of tomatoes, but I'm open to doing flowers. I need something like that too. So yeah, hit us up in the comments, yo. We'd love to hear from you. You know, let me put this handle down, then I can direct this camera better, and you guys can see what's going on. So direct the focus of the camera. But I've obviously in my mind got to be like, oh yeah, I've got a camera strapped to my chest, and people are trying to enjoy the views coming from it. You know? But I'm getting better at that. I must say I've really enjoyed this little streaming journey. It's been super fun for me. Right there. Just even it out. I think let's quickly fold this ladder away while I do this spin and shit. Green flame. I like that. I like the green flame. You're on, Mr. Jordan. We got you, bruh. We got you. I like that idea. And once again, whatever channel you're on, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, be sure to give the stream a like and a share, subscribe. That way we can make more people part of this experience, and yeah, we can check out what kind of cool artworks we'll come out with, you know. No stress. Much love to you, Boot. Salute, salute. We'll see. A blue banana. Alright, we can work it in. We can work it in. You need blue to make green. Green is made up from mixing blue and yellow, so that works out just fine for me, bro. Peace out there, Jordan. Have a lacquer time. We'll see you again soon, bro. And don't worry, I'm going to be in touch about the trading, 100%. I think that's looking cool. I could drop this chin down a little bit lower, I think. But I think this is looking cute so far. Do you like it? Once again, it's one of the things that I love the most about paints is that you can always just paint over it, you know. And a lot of the times, the more layers you give it, the richer it becomes. Oh, in the shot. Oh, it's cool. We can make something out of that footage, bro. We totally can. For those of you that don't know, we make some really, really cool videos, which we upload on our YouTube. Brendan is a little master whiz in the editing programs there. And yeah, it's been a really cool journey making cool stuff for those platforms with him. And yeah, you guys can check out the work that we make together on YouTube. Make some cool stuff. Ah, thanks, bro. I'm glad. I'm so glad you dig it. Yeah, like I said, I want to definitely refine the experience a little bit more as we go along, and try and bring it in for as many people as possible. Huh? Slick. Slick, slick, slick. Where else do we want to put some of those? We could do your blue bananas in the branches themselves, like kinda, yeah, exactly, hanging out to that, yeah. I like that idea. It's really cool, super fun to play with. Okay, ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna have to go up again. Let's just also do this. Once again, wherever you're watching us from, if it's Facebook, please be sure to give us a like and a subscribe, and give the stream a little share there. You know, it will definitely help as many people be a part of this process as possible. Blue banana. I'll go and fix the props when we take a little break. I think let's get this face feature down for now. And the hairs and stuff. But I think this is looking cool. Let's finish it before we cast it aside. Once again, I don't. Who says that? Oh, lekker Finn, yeah. Dude, Finn, my man. Am I excited for the alligator music video? Bruh. So excited. For real. Cannot wait to see the awesome work that Bez has done. And I also can't wait to include your guys' music in the stream, man. Is it about up? Love to get that going. Oh, it's looking slick. Okay, I think let's do. Yeah, very keen. Very keen for the video. That's meant to be our eyeball. Once we come back with the black, I think we'll obviously tone a lot of these things down. But for now, I think they look really cool. I think our next order of business is to start putting the next and defining things. So I think this is a really nice spot for us so far. What I also want to do, I think now that I got it in my mind, is come back with the roller and just do like some little touches to make it nice and fat. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. How long have we been streaming already? An hour and 10 minutes. Okay, I think because we're going to aim for a 2 hour spray today, let's take a quick 5-minute break. I can use the bathroom, and when we come back, we're going to rock this face, and I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to fetch the blues. We've got blue bananas on the way. We've got green flame, thanks to Jordan's suggestion. Yeah, I think this is looking good. This is looking really cool. I'm excited to push this through with you guys. We'll see you shortly.
I don't have a water up there, do I? No, I'm sure you'd see it. Right. Yeah, maybe throw me down. Yeah, that's cool. I can use it. Shut. Just refilling my water here, folks.
So, while Jared's just refilling his water real quick, let's try out this function, see if it works.
We're back. I'm just looking cool.
It works.
What works? Oh, what did it do?
So, it's,
Do you have to preset a joke?
I do have to preset a joke, yes.
Okay. Am I on screen here? Can you see me? Oh yeah. Lol. Hey, just police myself there. Who's Jess?
Is there a Jess here? If Jess is here, can she please confirm?
Confirm or deny? We got highlighted. We used to get a little better. You know, just wanna obey the rules of the internet land. I wanna get my. Hi Jess, thanks for joining us in the stream. Big up. Hola. Nice to meet you. Okay, let's push on here, folks. I say another hour and a bit, and we're gonna smash this out the park for real.
Ah, nice one, Jess. Salute. Feel free to give us a plug there in the chat to your work, because I'll definitely go and check it out afterwards. I watch the videos after the streams just to try and see, you know, what's the general quality and output like, and yeah, you know, we try and be better with every episode. So yeah, since it's your first time, thanks for joining us. Super stoked. What's this catching up? Okay, let's resolve this little bottom section, I think. Like I said, this here. Try and make slightly more rounded. And okay, it's cool. So since it's your first time, Jess, the idea here is that we paint these works from scratch. They're impromptu works that I try and make in collaboration with you guys as the viewers. And once the painting itself is done, we document the work in means of photography, and this artwork then gets painted over completely. Therefore, the only existence of it is the shared experience which we're having now, and which lives on via the internet for people watching the stream, and the photograph, which we chop up and we actually animate. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing more of those, you can follow me on Twitter or on Facebook or Instagram, but I'll be sharing most of that kind of shit on Twitter, so check us out there. Yeah, and I'm excited about it, you know, once again, you know, I think it's cool because it's, you know, a total blend of medias, and it's really given me a refreshed approach to this graffiti painting thing anyway. So yeah. Nice, Ron, big up, bro. Your blue bananas are coming. That's gonna blow your mind, I guarantee you. But I'm flattered, thanks, bud. I'm glad you like it, man. Like I say, this is a cool experience for me, you know. I'm just usually painting impromptu works out in public space over the last couple of years, you know, but a lot of the times it's like abandoned buildings or like river bridges and stuff, and you know, the photograph is fun to play with from the documentation perspective, but this is like a whole new dimension of trying to have you guys with us. So yeah, it's really cool. I love that. It's been super fun for me to really play with that as an aspect of my work, you know. Nice, big up. Yeah, that's also why I thought this was cool, you know. I mean, there's so many people working from home these days that this is something that, you know, someone can definitely enjoy while they're working from home, you know. No, thank you so much. I'm glad you dig it. Like I say, this is just the beginnings for this, and I'm still trying to figure out what you know, this 100% looks like. But yeah, I'm stoked to have you guys along with the journey. Like I said, the idea that these are collaborative works is a really nice aspect for me, you know. Oh, this is what we're listening to now is a Pretoria group, Tide Me Over. Yeah, they make some really cool stuff. Yeah, if you haven't seen them, my man Vanna, he yeah, makes really dope work, and he does this all just on the drum pads, and he does these live shows. Yeah, so you know, he plays the drum pads and composes the beat like on stage, just one man. So good. So good. So what I'm doing here is just trying to put in the shadow work with the roller, so we really bring home that idea of, you know, combining the roller with the sprays. I think it's a really nice aesthetic when done right. So yeah, try and just do that justice too, you know. That can maybe be a little thicker there. There's another muscle quite big in relation to this one. And wherever you're watching from, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, we appreciate you. Please be sure to give the stream a like and share and subscribe. The more people we can bring into the process of making these works, I think really start to produce cool images and outcomes, you know. So that's a good goal for us, to get as many people here as possible. Yeah, because looking slick. Let's start bringing in the lighter grey. So all these works, as I've said before, are actually just a combination of two tones of grey, black, white, and a pop colour, which today we've got two actually. So we've got green flame, we've got blue bananas, and then I thought maybe I'll bring a bit of yellow into that as well, just because blue and yellow make green, you know. So I think all of those colours together in a composition with the grey and the black and the white can look really slick.
Woo! We're wilding today.
Yeah.
First time ever.
Three colours, yo, guys, living life to the maximum, to the max. And I think because we've got our other black here, let's also bring this in. And the white on top of the grey. Let's do this first. Thanks, my bro. Just want to find a nice pressure spot. So, for those of you that are interested in the caps that I use, you can see here it's just this standard black dot with the orange, the the orange dot. It's the standard cap that comes on the German Montana spray cans, German Montana black range. And yeah, like I say, I like it because for the most time, it's really, you can get really nice pressure with it, depending on where you're at. Sometimes it behaves, sometimes it doesn't, like now, but for the most part it behaves. And yeah, I like it because I can get a really nice range of strokes from like something that's quite bold and broad and hard to something that's usually quite subtle. You get inked? Yeah, dope, bruh. You let me know, hit me up. I will, obviously I can't do it, but we'll definitely be honored to make you something really special from the visual. Yo, big up Sandesh. Thanks for joining us, doggy. Peace to you. Hope you're doing okay out there in Durban, bro. If you're still there. But yeah, shot to have you on the streams. The idea with the work that we're making today is a lady's face coming out of some foliage. We then are going to animate it so that it looks like the foliage is burning away around her. But we'll do that a little bit later. I'll elaborate more on that. But that's kind of what we're going for today. So at the moment, we're just trying to get this lady's face down. What I always find is helpful when trying to paint things that are feminine, or at least I want them to be seen as feminine. I try and make my mark making as economic as possible, and especially my shapes like that I use to try and describe the face. I try and make them as like organically moving as possible. Otherwise I find like they tend to come out a little bit too masculine. I always struggle with that. I've always been so insecure about drawing stuff that's meant to be female, because it usually comes up looking like a man if I'm drawing it out of my head, you know. Yeah, I put in a lot of hard work to try and overcome that. To the fact that sometimes I feel I'm better, sometimes I don't. By all your friends, your folks are wrong when they want you. That using all the booze, you lose yourself to attitude. Late nights and haters and crying masturbators and quick whips and fun rocks and planning the rational comeback. With dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright. For late nights and haters and crying masturbators for quick whips and run racks. So we've already got a fresh produce idea thanks to Butti Ruan. We've got blue bananas that are going to be growing on these foliage pieces. Just adjust this camera. It can be in this action. It's going to be on the foliage pieces, and then we're going to have like a red flame or like a green flame, sorry, on a pendant, and the flame color is courtesy of my brother Jordan. Trust above all. Who else? Tell the parents of hell their kids summer. Late nights and haters and crying masturbators and quick whips and fun rocks and planning the rational comeback. With dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright. For late nights and haters and crying masturbators for quick whips and run rocks and planning the rational comeback. For dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright. Try and do like that. Maybe a little thick, but that's okay. It's fine. So put this away for now. As we focus more down here. Once we go up again, then I'll put the ladder out. How's this POV cam looking? Okay. Am I doing an okay job with trying to focus it on the action? Nice. Thank you. So as mentioned, these works, we make them off the cuff. I'll just try and solve them as I go along. Obviously making you guys part of that process too, but I've always enjoyed that approach, you know, to art making as problem solving. And just kind of being open to that journey too, you know what I'm saying? Something that I think is always really unique and fun about art making in general. And yeah, as always, you know, it's like, you know, lessons learned from this process, or lessons I can apply in other areas of my life, and so on and so forth. And yeah, it's one of my favorite things about art, you know, such a personal journey that you can really gain so much insight from, which you can share in really interesting ways, you know. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way about it, but yeah, me definitely, I love that. So yeah, we'll just try and take it as it comes, and we solve it together, you know? And yeah, usually we stream on Wednesdays, 1 p.m. UCT +2, and Fridays at 9 a.m. UCT +2. But unfortunately, this Friday we don't have any streams going down, guys. I'm unfortunately out of town, so I won't be in the studio. But yeah, next week we're back to our regular programming. So please be sure to tune in then. But yeah, be aware, like I said, that unfortunately this Friday I'm out of town, so no stream. That was a little bit much, but it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think this face is coming out really cool for something totally impromptu. Add a little bit of that there. Yeah, but this is like its own shape, you know? Thanks, Anna. Nice one. Hannah, yo, big up, Hannah. Thanks for joining us. Nice to have you with us. Yeah, thank you so much for the kind words. This is a collaborative artwork we make together. So, any thoughts and ideas, you hit us up in the comments. Love to hear from you. And yeah, we're here usually on Wednesdays and Fridays. But yeah, you can check out my stream schedule on Twitch and YouTube. It should be up there. If you're on Facebook, Hannah's on Twitch. So I've got my good buddy Brendan upstairs. You can hear him. I think his microphone's also on. And yeah, Brendan helps me conduct this. Brendan helps me conduct the streams. And yeah, when you guys are commenting, he's reading them out to me so that yeah, we can have a chat. I'm gonna work on getting like some sort of a stream screen down here on the floor for me, but that's in the stream, but in the chat box, and I don't get to see it just yet, you know, because it also means Brendan's like my medium for you cats, you know.
AKA the middleman.
He's the middleman. That's it. Okay, I think we need a little bit of black sprays in here now, but I think let's do the top of the hair here, and then we'll come in and start Twitch. So go and check us out there, and you can see some of the other stuff we've done, and all the previous episodes to our streams are available as videos on those platforms as well as Twitch. And yeah, the idea with this work and the stream works in general is that it's a collaborative artwork that we make together here in the stream. But once the stream is done, we photograph this work. I think let's get into some blue bananas before our buddy Ruan. So we photograph the work, and we then we are on TikTok, but not. I mean, with these works per se. I mean, we can't. I'm very new to TikTok, so I don't know if you can stream live to TikTok. But we've got some interesting videos that we make for TikTok. Let me say that. So yeah, you can check us out there at Jestr, and yeah, we like I say, they're works that relate to the stream artworks, but they're kind of works in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're not the stream, and then the photograph and the animation, which is the main focus of what we're doing here, you know. But yeah, no, we're on TikTok. We're still new at it though, very new. But yeah, I'm open to the journey, and I've really been enjoying this the streaming story so far.
We'll definitely check out live streaming to TikTok, though.
Yeah, I think yeah, if it's available, we will for sure. So what we're doing here is blue bananas on the suggestion of a good buddy Ruan. And the reason why we're doing bananas is because I actually paint mostly fresh produce related items. I try and use that as my main visual mode of communication. But like I said, these stream artworks are a different kind of pursuit. But I like to make reference of that in my work still. So yeah, I try and put a fresh produce element in these works that we make in the streams. And yeah, we're here every Wednesday, 1 p.m. UCT +2, and Fridays at 9 a.m. UCT +2. But unfortunately, this Friday we do not have a stream going down because I'm out of town. So no stream this Friday, but next week Wednesday I'll definitely be done with the other things I got to do, and we'll be back to the stream live. Back to stream live. So for now, I'm just putting the basic the basic shape of them down, and this is also going to help me decide where else I want to see them in this composition. I thought about maybe a person could make them look like earrings, but I actually don't really want to do that. I would rather keep them as elements in the bush. And yeah, we make these works up as we go along. These are totally impromptu. And like I said, I try and make you guys, the viewers, as much a part of that process as possible. So the works themselves will be like collaborative outcomes between myself and you cats as viewers, which I think is really exciting, you know. I mean, I always start out with like, you know, kind of a mental idea slash direction that I want to take the work. But yeah, other than that, we you know, we make it up on the spot. Yeah, dude, I mean, that's how it's designed. I mean, you know how many people have gone into making it this machine that can do that. I mean, I don't spend time on it other than to just upload the content that I make and then I get off. That's legit my goal. But I don't spend any time on it other than to, like I say, upload content and to try and understand this kind of thing for what it is, you know. But yeah, no, it's a dangerous time eater, and there's lots of people who put a lot of energy and focus into making it exactly that. Yeah, I mean, look, I think spreading your risk is always important with any investment. So, you know, I think trying to, you know, see which platforms serve your desired outcomes the best, and spreading your risk across them is definitely valuable. But yeah, I think it's yeah, once again, just such a strong platform with a very unique mode of relaying things like video and stuff. And I think if you're doing anything that's kind of related to those disciplines, you'd be stupid not to be on there. Especially when if you're trying to, you know, you're trying to make connections with people. It's a no-brainer. It's out there. Yeah, it's exactly what it's designed to be. It's don't be mistaken. It's definitely intended to be that. I really like these blue bananas, Ron. Big ups, bro. This is coming out slick. This is looking popping. And I don't think we've used blue for a while as a pop color. We did blue last with the megabyte artwork, right? Yeah. So I did an artwork. I think it was stream number 3. That was like a play on the word megabyte, but byte as in B-Y-T-E for like a digital byte, and then B-I-T-E for like a food byte. So yeah, that was a cool artwork. I like that one. And I think that was the last one we used blue in as a pop.
It's usually like greens and reds.
Yeah, or like a single color. But yeah, it hasn't been blue for a little while. And yeah, I like that it's not the obvious banana yellow. You know, because we do a lot of food related stuff, sometimes it can be difficult to break away from the warm colors, you know, because all food is warm in its color. So yeah, it's nice. I mean, it depends on how long you're doing it, like anything else. I mean, obviously the digital stuff, how does one say? You know, more economic ways of relaying an idea or making an image, but it's not necessarily small turquoise. I mean, it's not this. It's not on a wall. You know what I'm saying? As far as the ease of painting is concerned, that's also not what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm just trying. Oh, there it is. Lol. Looking for this game. Yeah, it's definitely a great way to be able to execute something on this scale relatively quicker, for sure. And I feel the kind of mark making you can get is definitely not that. So I always try of traditional media, you know what I'm saying? So I always try and keep in mind what kind of, you know, what am I trying to communicate and what will work best for that mark. But yeah, I like a lot of the times, I mean, I like a mixture of them. I think that's a really cool approach as well. I like to make, well, use the appropriate tool for the appropriate mark. Let me say that. I think that's a really key concept. What can you see here? Is this good in the POV cam? Shot. But yeah, I mean, I like the spray paint. It's always for me been such a magical medium, you know. As I said earlier, I've been spray painting for 17 years now, and like, legit, I mean, it's still exciting enough for me to put my time into it, you know. I've been learning a lot of new media, especially the digital stuff, and finding ways to combine it with that has been a really exciting journey for me. Hi Dickie, thanks for joining us. Nice to have you with us. Welcome. We're painting blue bananas at the moment. The blue bananas were suggested by viewer Ruan, and yeah, nice to be painting. Like I say, a fresh produce item that's out of its usual color. I think that's super fun. And once again, wherever you're watching from, please be sure to give the stream a like and a share and a subscribe. Hi Dickie, thanks for joining us, like I say. But yeah, please be sure to give the stream a like, a share, subscribe. It definitely helps us make as many people a part of this process as possible, which is, like I say, when I think the works really get interesting, because we try and make this a collaboration between us, you know. Each time we stream, we repaint this wall. So if you want to check out some of our previous streams, the videos are available on my Twitch channel there, but also on the YouTube. I mean, like, for me, the ephemeral nature of the work is a big part of the concept, because as I mentioned before, after these walls are painted and the artwork is completed, we photograph it, so we document it in means of photography. But then, it gets painted over so that we can make space for the next stream. And the artwork itself lives on in the video, which is the shared experience that we have here, but also in the documentation. And the video is available, like I say, on my social media channels, and that's free for anybody to watch. And the documentation, we go on to rework as an image which can be printed, but also we chop up the image and we make an animation of this artwork coming alive, you know. So it's a combination of it being a physical work that then, you know, is actually made in order to make a video, so the video is the work, but then also documented and animated, so then that's also the work, and it really blurs the lines between, like, you know, the physical and the digital, which I think is super exciting. I really like that, you know. So it's kind of the concept as well, you know. It's that, like, you know, this thing exists but doesn't exist, and, like, you know, even once it's gone, it goes on to live, you know, it lives on the internet and as this digital thing. So yeah, I think that's cool. I like that. Exactly. Yeah, and once again, like I say, you know, I really like that from the works perspective. You know, I think it's really exciting, and yeah, you know, just a really, you know, the artwork is almost the shared experience that we have here in the stream. You know, so yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think before we jump into putting in some blacks here, let's do our white highlights, just a few of them, and then we can start doing some black shadow work. Maybe this. Okay, I think before we do that, let's do some eyes. Let's do some eyes, because that's going to guide us for the rest of it, and we can work out from there. And yeah, like I mentioned before. Oh, let's take a fresh can. You can't have that inconsistent spray. We want to make clean, nice marks. Yeah, this experience is being streamed to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. And yeah, if you give the stream a like, a share, and a subscribe on whatever channel you're on, you know that definitely does us a good justice in the long run, and helps bring the ultimate vision of it being this shared experience and a derivative of many people as possible, you know. Oh yeah, that's much nicer. So always want to, with the sprays, the emptier cans can give you some nice marks because the pressure is lower, but because the pressure is lower, sometimes the spray is also inconsistent, which if you're trying to achieve yeah, I haven't got a lot of them up yet, to be honest. I've done like some little hints here and there, but I haven't actually posted a lot of them, and you'll be happy to know that a lot of that alpha I'm going to be talking about over my social media channels over the next couple of days. So stay tuned to those platforms for sure. As I mentioned, I haven't really been sharing the animations other than just talking about them. But believe you me, I've got quite a few already. So yeah, I've just been trying to clarify a couple of formalities with those works, because ultimately the animations themselves are going to be turned into NFTs. So I'm also I'll keep them all, don't worry, I'll find a use for them. It's just about the time. But I keep all those cans. Do we want to give this lady eyeballs? Like pupils and stuff? I thought maybe we could because she's going to have a flame necklace, maybe we do like flames in her eyes. You know, instead of pupils, we do like... Yeah, let us know what you think. I'll draw one as an example here, but we can always paint over it. You know, as like a little flame, something like that. That could be cool. You know what I'm saying? That could be quite cool. But yeah, you let us know what you think. For now, let's jump into some white. So yeah, no, I keep all my empty cans. Well, the scraps at least, you know, even my empty cans actually. I don't know if you can see on top there, but all of those black bags are filled with empty cans that I've been collecting over the last couple of years, and I've got intended artworks for those too. Yeah, we can do blue flame. We can do blue flame. Why not? We've got as I mentioned, a flame pendant, and that's gonna be bluey green. That's courtesy of Jordan's suggestion. Yeah, send it to us. Sure, Jess. I've been thinking about trying to do some episodes where I bring some people into the stream and what that might look like. So we can stay in touch and chat about that for sure. Thanks for linking us there.
By the way, Jess, your guys' work is awesome.
Thank you, Butch. Appreciate it. Yeah, flames look sick. Alright, big up, we're gonna do it. I think that's a nice idea. So what I'm doing for now is just trying to, once again, really see where the right spots to put our highlights that are gonna help accentuate the shape of our face and, you know, bring it to life. Before I come in with the heavy outlines. Salute to you, Hannah. Thank you for joining our stream. Nice to have you with us, and we hope to see you in future episodes. We're here, like I say, Wednesdays, 1 p.m. UCT plus 2, and Fridays, 9 a.m. UCT plus 2, except this Friday we're not here, so don't join us this Friday, but next week Wednesday and regular scheduling thereafter, we're here. Peace and be safe out there. Have nice times. Yeah. For those of you that are still with us, yo, big ups. I really appreciate all you guys here. I think this has been one of the most chatty streams we've had so far. Yeah, I know, it's so nice here. I also agree. Nice to have all your peeps hanging out with us. Like I say, it's nice to paint, but yeah, even nicer to do it with all of you good folks, you know? That's looking cool. Let's put a bit of ice blue in these bananas, and then I say it's about time for us to outline. And as I've mentioned before, you know, these works, we just make them up as we go along here in the stream, and I do try and make you guys as much a part of that process as possible. So yeah, I mean, I can feel like this is a work I can be proud of, you know, and nice to have you guys help me make it. It's always such an exciting feeling when the work starts getting to this point where, like, you know, it's starting to like kind of take its shape. And yeah, like I say, it's nice to share that feeling with you guys. Please, good luck with your meeting there, Jess. We stream usually for about like 3 hours, 2 hours. Depends on the complexity of whatever we're making. But I think we'll be busy here for maybe another hour or 30 minutes. I mean, this is coming out nice, so once again, I don't want to rush it. Yeah, so maybe another hour and 30 minutes, I'd say. Yeah. Let's quickly do highlights on these bananas, and then we're going to do our chain. I think while we're doing these highlights, we can outline these bad boys. outline. I don't think drips are a bad thing. Like I say, they just gotta be intentional. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, Jordan and I went to school together, man. Like when I was skating in high school, I was always in awe of Jordan and his brother because they were such good skaters. With us when we had that little graph club at school. I think Jordan came with us, right, Jordan? You can confirm that. Confirm or deny. My memory can be a little hazy these days, but not with everything. But yeah, anyway, so Jordan and I have known one another for years. Long time. We don't see one another as regularly as what we should, though. That I will say. That's nice. Hey guys, that's nice. Originally I was thinking maybe I should outline this thing, but I actually don't think I will. I'll outline the bananas and I'll because it helps them out from
we're just getting the mic back online. Cool. Technical break.
Live stream there. Thanks, we're back. Peace out to you, cats. Little technical difficulties in the stream, but we worked through it. You know what I mean? Worked through it. I think this painting's coming out cool. Speaking of working through, I like the eyes. That right nostril's a little big, but I can tune that. I think it's got a cool feel on it.
The angle of the POV cam right now looks like you should be doing like a rap video.
I should be doing a rap video. It's a pity my lyrical rhymes aren't as good as my visual rhymes, but I'll practice it. Who said that? I think it was I think it's a Leonardo da Vinci quote that says, "Art is the poetry of seeing, whereas poetry is the art of feeling," or I don't know, something like that. Is what do you say? Am I in frame? Hi. Let's put this guy up like that. Can you see the wall there? Slick. No, the blue's nice. It's such a nice pop color, for real. Shout out to Ruan for the suggestion of the blue bananas. I like that. That's what those are meant to be, by the way. I know it can be ambiguous, but those are blue bananas. Yeah, it could be blue D. Or like a blue dick. Oh, D. What did you say? D as in yeah. So yeah, no, anyway, I'm stoked with how this is coming out. Once again, like I say, another hour, and we can make it really slick. We can make it really, really, really slick. Let me just have a little puff of my electronic cigarette here, and then we're gonna kick it. We got the green flame to do. We got the blue flame to do.
In the eyes, blue flame in the eyes. That's who suggested us the blue flames? Hannah. Was it Hannah that suggested the blue flames? Yeah. So big up Hannah for that suggestion. Yeah, the green flame on the necklace, that's gonna come for sure. Where is my blue tin? I got one on top here and another one here. Yeah, I just want to take these tins down. I just realized this. There we go. And for those of you that's been with us this whole time, big ups to you. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Like I say, it's really cool for me to be able to share these works with you, because usually, well, let me say traditionally, these would have been works that I would have been painting in a spot, and the only experience people have of it is the photograph, if that gets shared, you know. So this is really rad because it's a work that we get to share via the internet, you know, and we can do it right here in the studio. So that's sick. This one. How's that? There. Thank you.
Seems like a fitting time to talk about the difference in temperature between green and blue flames.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think the only time flames really burn green is if they're like burning like some sort of another chemical. Yeah, correct. Whereas obviously they burn blue if they're flipping hot. Yeah, exactly. But I suppose one way a person could look at it is that, like, you know, green is closer to yellow than what it is to blue. So if I was going to put it on a scale, hold on, let me put these other cans down. No, that's right. Like I said, I prefer it if you do tell me. But yeah, you know, green is much closer to blue on a color scale, so I would definitely put blue ahead of green when applying that logic of blue being on the opposite end of green as far as mixing the colors is concerned, you know?
So to quote Google, green flames occur when excited copper is added to a burning alcohol flame.
Okay, interesting. That's cool. Thanks, Google. I did not know that. I definitely would have said it's because of whatever chemical is in the, like let's say for instance you're burning a cardboard box that has print on it. I always would imagine that because of the ink of the print, the box would burn green. But with copper, makes sense.
Appreciate the fact that it's excited copper.
Yeah, excited copper. I'm sure excited is maybe the wrong translation for some kind of other term.
Like copper that is already being like activated.
But I mean, how do you activate copper? Like, maybe excited from like a heat perspective. Right, so obviously it has to get to the point of being able to burn or become molten, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I suppose it probably needs to be like
yeah, I mean it's not gonna just
activated already.
yeah, it's not gonna just ignite. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be heated up somewhere before. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to expand on the hair thinking. Some of these are meant to be branches, so I suppose I can also describe some of them as such, instead of them all just being leaves, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the idea with this character is that the hair is also like some sort of foliage that in the animated version is going to be catching fire from the flame pendant, and you know, then the image changes as it burns. For those of you that don't know, I would say the first person to really play with this is GIF and moving imagery style pieces was an artist named Blue, and then there's another guy from the UK called Insa who does some really cool works, and was the first guy that I saw use the word graffiti. So there's a cool little bit of alpha for you cats. Insa makes amazing work. Really, really cool. I'm a big fan of his. I think these are obviously going to have to come in outline. Look at that. Still this. Like a bit of an undertone on the hair, you know, just a little light coming through. I think it also helps just separate it from the background there. For those of you wondering about the music that we listen to in our streams, we awkward, yeah, sick. We play Pretoria native stuff at the moment. We've got more Pretoria native music coming in, so yeah, keep a lookout for that in our future streams. But we play a mixture of Hawkwood, which is Zane Wolf and J-Wan in the stream, as well as some other Zane Wolf Productions, aka Mr. Physicist. Big up Zany, we love you, bro. And another incredibly talented Pretoria artist, Rana, aka Tide Me Over. And yeah, we hope you enjoy it. Like I say, for me it's really nice to be able to share other really talented dudes from my city, but also whose music I can really be in awe of and be inspired by. I need to think a little bit more about how I'm going to do this hair bush story. I quite like it on top here, I think that's looking cool. But I'm going to come back to a lot of it because on the image there's this really nice magic happening here. So I think I'm going to step back from that for now, and let's push on with some outline and highlight for the face. Let's just put the ladder here, and then I'm going to come back to bananas too. And once again, we stream this live to YouTube, Twitch and Facebook all at the same time. So whatever platform you're watching on, big up to you. Please be sure to give it a like, a share, subscribe. You know that definitely helps us out a lot. One of our main goals with the stream is to try and share this with as many people as possible, this art making process. So yeah, it definitely helps make that happen, you know?
Last night's a messy one, the Back to the Future review. I cracked the first pretender beers a lie in liquid form. Yeah, it's easy on the eyes and lips so quick to fall alone. Backed by all your friends, your folks are wrong when they want you. That using all the booze, you lose yourself to attitude. The late nights and haters and crying masturbators and quick whips and fun racks and planning the rational comeback. With dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright for late nights and haters and crying masturbators. For quick whips and run racks and planning a rational comeback. For dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright.
Always try and use those drips to my advantage. Deliberate about it, you know? And, like, used to be clear, intentional.
Testify to a God you despise. You can see through his eyes, through his pietous lies. He's the devil inside. Now he tries to disguise himself. Wow, you remind yourself of all the fathers will siphon from kids who can't help themselves but give trust above all. Who else? Tell the parents of hell their kids son. Late nights and haters and crying masturbators and quick whips and fun rocks and planning a rational comeback with dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright for late nights and haters and crying masturbators for quick whips and fun rocks and planning a rational comeback for dry eyes and wet lips and finding a girl just to kiss for split lips and bar fights. Yeah, maybe the brother was alright.
Yeah, it's always such an interesting color to use for food, because I think blue is definitely one of the most unappetizing colors, you know, and exactly, I mean, that's why in your mind, you know what I'm saying, like usually if you see, other than like blueberries, you know, but like, yeah, they're like really dark, exactly, but to have like really saturated blues, it's not really a food color, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a person feel hungry.
I honestly don't know how I've ever thought about the fact that there's no blue.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, okay, there's artificial foods which are blue, you know, like artificial colorings in foods, but yeah, there's nothing really that's saturated blue. So, yeah, I think naturally we're a little bit like kind of wired to not find it appetizing. You know what I'm saying? It's like something you look at and you're like, delicious. Like from an edible perspective. Okay. Yeah, I think this is looking really slick, guys.
Existential crisis might just be the right thing. Bite string, antagonizing flight wing, kite king, justice blast monogamy through the looking glass, looking past mysteries, fast enough to cause Hiroshima blast. Leading, needing more than just the meaning, feeding, calming, sitting in the fire reading. Curses, onion rings taste so fresh, I guess. This restless mess protests a festive zest. Down on to pretend, punch through a bear's face and watch time bend. I'm onto this, onto shit, panoramic, saw some tits, get some grits, eat it up, keeping our mouth shut. Pandemonium, cause there's too much sodium. Lonely king with the first aid kit and a piece of gum. Touch my bum, son. What was that?
Yeah, I really love this this outline highlight phase, because there's such exciting stuff that happens, like, and even for me, like, you know, obviously, once again, it's an impromptu work, so like there's a certain amount of it which you can plan, but a lot of it you got to leave up to the process, you know, and just solving it in the motion, and yeah, you know, like sometimes some parts are just so exciting. Definitely find the outline and highlights to be that moment for me. You know, I like the other ones, but they're not as like fast-paced in their happenings and resolved as what some of these moments are, you know. So yeah, I find that really cool. Yeah, it looks a little bit more like a hot dog than than a banana. one could argue that, you know. I mean, it's ideally, if the fruit is ripe, it's an on-the-go snack.
I mean, if someone were to put a banana in a bun, maybe I would think it's weird, but
If you weren't checking the contents, you'd only realize it once you did it. Ah, that's sick. I think that's looking nice, guys. Very happy with this. I always loved this combo of the black spray paint with the black primer. Because the difference is subtle, but it's like, you know, it can really bring out like such a nice depth in the work, you know. And for those of you that don't know, we stream this live to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. And if you're new to any one of those channels, go and check it out. We've got content that we share on all of them that's pretty unique from one to the other. So yeah, even if you like us on Facebook, there's stuff that's on Instagram that you won't see on Facebook, and if you like us on those platforms, there's stuff on the YouTube that you won't see on those other ones. And so we try and keep it as interesting as what we can for the peeps. And if you're new to it altogether, particularly the work that we make in general, so it's really nice to have you here with us. Here you go. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. So like that came down. Yeah, I think this is looking slick, guys. Like I said, I still need to figure out how we're going to make this look more leafy on the branches per se, you know. But I think once we got the necklace, it's going to look that way with the fruit. Anyway, so that's alright. That's alright. I know this banana is meant to have a highlight on it, but I'll get back to it just now. Ah, I think that's starting. That is starting, guys. Let's do these eye stories. There we go. Still a little bit too much pressure in relation to the mark that I want to make. It's okay. Can work with it. That's okay. Fix it. A little bit of shadow work there. Soften that out. It's nice. Okay. Let's do our green flame, guys. Let's do it. Here's our box of colors. Yeah, man. Man, guys. But I got this green here too, which we can also use. I think in combo, we will make it. Let's use some of this blue, shall we? Just for outline and dark colors, you know what I'm saying? Like shadow work. Pendant. Now we're going to do a 3D shape here. Okay. I'm going to make a chain. I'm going to do it like that. There's a little hole in the side there. I think that's nice. I'm going to do a chain. Into a little leafy bit there in this part. Go like that. Also into like a little leafy bit there. Maybe it comes kind of like after this, and then it's a bit back there. I think that's quite cool. Let me know what you guys think. I like the flowy shape of it, you know, and the fact that it's working with the shape of the hair leaf shadow, vibe. Let's use this. Is Jordan still with us? What made you think of a green flame there, Jordan? Just out of interested. I like it. For those of you that don't know, we make these collaborative works between you guys as the viewers and me as the artist. So this idea of the green flame was suggested to us by our good buddy Jordan. Let's see if I can do this before I get too carried away.
That was a solid waffle stomp on that can.
Yeah, totally. So the idea with that is that it helps to get the last little bits of whatever's in your tin out of it, because it reduces the size of the tin, which obviously bumps up the compression and pressure in the tin, in the can for the gases and stuff, which helps get that last little bit of a drag out with a consistent spray. So that's the technique and thinking there. Let's see how far this gets us, because this is legit its last legs. So I think we'll be okay. How's our POV cam looking? Nice. I know, right? No, I think it does really well. Okay, so that's done. What's the next one? I think we'll just make it, guys. With the green.
Another can bites the dust.
Bump, 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 bump. Another can bites the dust. That's a nice little remix there. I don't know if you guys can see the shape of this thing coming out. Green flame, guys, green flame. That's it. Some extra detail. Now. The white highlight. Yeah, I think that's looking slick. So this technique that I'm doing here is a really nice one for doing steel or any sort of like metally finish with the white in the middle like that with the gradient, and these like really overt kind of caustics that are like right next to the darkest part of the object in its shading. This here is like the chain, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. Just to show it kind of coming around. Okay, my first order of business, and the next object underneath it, and build my outline accordingly so that I can try and keep it as clean and minimalist as possible. Once I find a nice pressure point on this can, that is, you know what I'm saying? Feels like it's a little bit high. Alright, we'll get there. Come on, give me consistency. Give me consistency, can. Better. Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want, but we can work with it. Like that. And if you're new to our stream, please be sure to give it a like, a subscribe, share, a like, you know, all those nice things. Our goal here is to try and make as many people part of this process as possible. So yeah, the more people that can be aware of it, the easier it's going to be to make that happen. Yeah, that's nice, eh? Really nice, really nice. Boom. It looks like a flame chain, right? Yeah. Thanks, bro. That must look like it's cropping in there. I don't think it does. Nice, guys. Very nice. I think this is looking really cool. But that might need a bit of thinking, like of how to just subtly do some marks to make it look like a hair branch combo. You know what I'm saying? Just thought while I'm here, I'm going to clean this up and see some marks like this, because it'll really allude to you know, things being in the foreground, but also nice and clean. That's important. But otherwise, yeah, I'm stoked with this artwork, guys. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but I think it's looking great. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm glad you dig it. I think for an impromptu work, it's been really cool. Look, it's been really good. This whole streaming story has been a new journey for me, and it's been really cool to have you guys all with me as we learn and make these works together, you know, and try new shit. I'm very excited about that. That must get an outline. This here. Come on. So then, we come back with the roller. Just do that as that. Just to bring the primer over the sprays. Then it looks like it's got the correct layering, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm very stoked to this artwork. I think this has come out super cool. Yeah, this definitely needs it. Like that. I think we're going to be here for like another 10 minutes before we say peace to you cats. But I think this artwork is going to be really cool once it's animated. I haven't been sharing a lot of those animations with you guys, but definitely within the next couple of weeks
There's going to be some serious ones coming out. And even within the next few days, I'm going to share the first sneak peeks of the ones that I've done so far. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff and you've really loved these streams, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Those will probably be the places I'll speak about the most about the animated works and the post documentation outcomes. But yeah,
check those platforms out. Just to make this like a little bit more of a shadowy kind of finish there. Something like that. I think is nice. And also definitely, yeah. Also really nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's ill. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm really stoked with this work. I think it's just come out slick, yeah. Yeah, very nice. I can just do a little bit of a white. There. There. Yeah, sure, dude. Oh, I'm glad you like them. I think they come out really cool. And they were such a nice suggestion. The color was like spot on, spot on. Thank you so much for getting involved and playing a part in having the outcome here, man. Like I say, for me it's a nice it's a nice thing that the artwork is a work between you guys as the viewers and me too, you know. So I'm super stoked on that. Yeah, I think this is a really nice one. I think this has come out super. Once again, for everybody that played a part in it, Rowan, yourself, Jordan, and everybody who viewed this at home, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. Like I say, this wouldn't be the artwork it is now if it wasn't for you guys sharing this experience here with us and yeah, contributing to this. Amazing. I think we can all feel very, very proud of ourselves. I think these are the last few touches before I say goodbye to you guys. In the interim, I think I might
add one or two things, but it would more just be from the perspective of trying to resolve the hair and the bush story a little bit better. As I mentioned, I think it looks cool for now. It's just a little bit undefined, you know? So, I may touch it from that perspective, but I think this is really cool. If you guys are interested in seeing the final photograph and the final product as far as the animation and putting that stuff together is concerned, please be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. I'll definitely be sharing a lot of those works there. So yeah, thank you so much for being a part of this journey. This has been really, really, really rad. From just being a black blob on the wall, we've got this really cool character. And yeah, I was honored to have you guys help me make it. So from myself, from Brendan upstairs there, big love to you guys. Thank you for being here, and peace. We'll see you next week, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, we're here again. So yeah, same time, same place, 7 days from now. Peace, peace, peace. Until then.